What's going on? How y'all doing, world? It's your boy Big Dog Bark and the country boy from Memphis, Tennessee. Back for another laugh. What's going on? My socials are in the description of the laugh. My Instagram, my TikTok, and my Cash App. If you would like to donate, you will find my Cash App in the description. All donations are accepted. If you don't donate, then hey, we're not gonna hold that against you. You know what I'm saying? Please like as you come into the building. If you like what you're hearing, please share it with your people. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Now, I done got the housekeeping out of the way. Let's get into it. And y'all know how I get down. But I'm going to change some things up. I got a goal right now of getting 800 subscribers. So if I get to 800, the sooner I get to 800, I'm going to start back doing lives with panels. And I'm 20 away. So hopefully within the next couple of days, possibly next week, I will be going live and I will have my panels back open. And they will be open panels. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hold you. I'm not going to have long drawn out discussions. I'm not going to have a whole bunch of things going on just so I get the topic. I'm going to do it like I've been doing. I'm going to get right to it. And you feel free to come up and rap a taste with a player from the M-Town. You know what I'm saying? But until then, until I get these 20 subscribers, I'ma still do what I'm doing right now. Either you gonna watch or you ain't gonna watch. It's still gonna be cool with me. But appreciate this to the 780 subscribers I already got. I appreciate the love. I appreciate y'all liking my shorts. I appreciate y'all giving me comments, whether positive or negative. I appreciate everything y'all give a player like me. You know what I'm saying? And I keep grinding for those that need somebody to grind for those that don't get hurt. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this live, the reason I'm doing this topic today is basically my kids, my daughter and my son. And y'all know I love my kids. I love my family. And I do anything for them too. I do anything for my daughter. I do anything for my son. So a couple of weeks ago, I want to say a couple of weeks ago, but a couple of weeks ago, my daughter called me and she was, talking about things. We just have our father-daughter discussion as usual. She called me when she called me when she needs somebody to co-sign on her bullshit. She know her mom ain't gonna co-sign her bullshit. She know her dad will. So it one of them conversations we had where she wanted me to co-sign on some bullshit she had brewing in her damn head. And we got the rapping and things like that. And I don't know how we ended up on this topic, but she was like, Daddy, you don't understand what life is like for a 22-year-old right now. And I sat back and I thought about it. And I said, I do know some things. I'm not as active in the streets as I once was, you know what I'm saying? I don't hang out, I don't just rip and run like I used to, going over this nigga house, that nigga house. What's going on, Raj? What's going on? I don't just do all the shit I used to do when I was younger. And especially when she was a baby and all that type of shit. I'm a house nigga now, man. I'm straight. I'm a homebody, you know, so I'm bored. So I was sitting back thinking about her at 22 and me at 22, and I'm like, well, baby, it ain't too much done changed. From you being 22 in 2024 and me being 22 in 2001. I said, ain't too much changed. She started talking about money. She started talking about the price of rent and the price of food and shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, you right. I was like, shit was cheaper for me when I was 22 than it is for you at 22. I said, but other than that, it ain't too much changed in 20 plus years. It ain't too much than changed. And then, talking to my son, he's 16, finna be 17 this year, and the same things. It's like, Dad, you don't understand what's going on for me in high school. And I'm like, when I was 16, it's pretty much the same shit. He started trying to break down little things that go on in his life. I'm like, yeah, I give you that, this, that, and the third. But basically, the core of the situation is the same as what it was when I was 16. There wasn't that much change. It wasn't too much of us doing anything different. And it kills me when I hear these conversations day in, day out, from boomers to Gen Xers to millennials to Gen Z, Gen Alpha. Everybody got fingers pointing at other generations, and I be sitting back like, bro, this shit ain't changed. Some of the shit we go through, we were going through when we was little kids. It's just your turn. That was basically I told my daughter and told my son is that it's your turn. You're going from being a child to being an adult. That whole little space, what's that sweet spot? 18 through 25. Oh, that's the sweet spot. That's when you fresh out of high school. Excuse me. As a young man, and you got a lot of people telling you to go get yourself together. Go get your grind on. Go make your money. All this right there. You ain't got time for girls. You got to get your money right. You got to get your money right. And at the same time, telling these same young women, 18 through 25, you need to go on and get married. You need to go on and settle down. You need to get ready to have babies and all that right there. You don't need to go to college. So we're telling both young men and young women that's in this sweet spot what they need to do. Now, mind you, your brain don't fully function. Your brain ain't fully developed until 25. It was one article I read some months ago where they were trying to really push the development of your brain back to 30. And I'm sitting here like, this is just showing me how much people are not ready to face being an adult. It was another article I read overseas, I think it was China, where you have professional children, men and women in their late 20s and 30s, even 40s, staying at home, don't want to work, don't want to take on no responsibilities, and rather sit up under their mamas and dads and leech out for them until they pass away and inherit whatever money they feel like is left. This shit crazy. This shit is ridiculous to hear people try to stagnate their adulthood. This shit crazy to hear my kids tell me I don't know what life is like because I'm at home and I'm boring it. And I sit here and look at what they're doing, and I'm like, y'all ain't doing too much different than what I was doing. I'm a product of the 90s. I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have a laptop. I didn't have this, that, and the third. I had a beeper and a pocket full of quarters. I had a cell phone at 14 that I lost. I stole it in the beginning and lost it right after I stole it. My technology was a beeper and a pocket full of quarters to go use the payphone. My technology was playing with one of my partner's Game Boys. My technology was spending $100-something to get a Super Nintendo for Christmas. Going to the arcade. when you really had to go to the movies. You couldn't have no streaming services and shit like that. My technology was what it was. So a lot of things that stayed the same, and a lot of things that changed. But the first thing that really stagnates your growth from being a child to an adult is money. Is money. Is education. Because think about this. You done grinded, you done worked from kindergarten all the way to 12th grade. And you finna walk across that stage, you finna get that piece of paper that said you completed all levels of schooling. You finna turn that tassel to the right. You finna celebrate like you never celebrated before, because you ain't got to go to school no more. No more high school. No more waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, having to get yourself together, put on a uniform, depending on if your school still do the uniform thing, having to go to class and go to each and every class for 45 minutes, an hour, whatever. I don't know. I ain't been to school since 97. And you ain't got to do it no more. Now, here come the fun part. Here come the fun part for all that shit right there. What you gonna do now? Is you finna go out there and face the real world? Or you finna go to school? What's your plan? Because you know, in our culture, the parents can't wait till your ass turn 18. They ready to throw your ass out on the street, and you just got your diploma. And they ready to tell your ass to get the fuck out the motherfucking house. You 18 then. Which I say was wrong, because, again, when you look at white people culture, they don't throw their kids out when they turn 18. They literally let their kids depend on them as long as possible, to at least 25. 18, 25, that's the sweet spot. That's the growth. So is you going to work or is you going to school? Which one you finna do? Now, the majority will pick work. The majority of folks that graduating out of high school will pick a job. They want to go in the workforce. They want to get their money up. Mama and daddy will let you stay there as long as you working. As long as you doing something, pay a bill or two. Help them out. Mama will let you stay there a little bit longer. And while you sitting there, you still got your bedroom. You able to upgrade your phone. You able to upgrade your wardrobe, your shoes. You're able to upgrade your transportation. You're able to upgrade your room a little bit. You chilling, you upgrading. You got a little money in your pocket. Now you can go to the club every weekend. You can go spend a little money on your chick or your dude or whatever the case may be. You can go to nice places and shit like that. You upgrade and you work and you work and you work and you working. But the thing about it is, you're not finna get 6 figures at 18. You're not finna get 6 figures or 7 figures at 18. Unless you a superstar basketball player in high school. You're a great baseball player that going straight to the minor leagues and skipping college. You got a rocket arm, or you can run a 4.2 and got every college on your ass and ready to give you an NIL deal. You got verses so cold that every label in the nation want to sign you. Like, it ain't too many jobs available for an 18-year-old man or woman that they're going to make 6 figures at the age of 18. So you choosing to go to work. And you know, if you play the game of life, you either going to go to work or you're going to go to school. So we're using real life. Are you going to work or you going to school? And most people going to go to work, because you're not going to go to school unless you got a scholarship, academic scholarship, athletic scholarship, dance scholarship. You're going to get a scholarship. Or you're going to pay for it. So you're going to go to work. You're going to grind. You're going to do 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week. You're going to do all the overtime these companies give you. You're going to Grind, 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 grind. And then next thing you know, by the time you turn 25, you still stuck in the same spot. But you like it though, because it's helping you build who you are. It's helping you build who you are, but you still ain't that six figure yet, depending on what you're doing. But you're 25 now. You done grind and grind and grind and grind and grind until you get to 25. You still in the same job you've been in since 18, 7 years. You done got promotions and shit like that, but you still ain't got enough to take care of no wife and kids. You still ain't got enough to buy all the designer clothes and go on girl trip. You still ain't made enough. And you grown now. So once you get to 25, now you like, I gotta get more, gotta get another promotion, gotta get another job. Now that's what you supposed to do. Until you get that one that's gonna pay you what you want to pay, what you want to get paid. That's the grind of working early. Some of us I started working out at 14. Some of us started working way before 18 because we needed the money. We had to help out around the house. We couldn't afford this, that, and the third. So it was either go to work or do some strange things for a piece of change. You feel what I'm saying? So some of us had to jump early on how to get money and how to pay bills. So when I turned 18, I was already knowing what to do. When I turned 25, I was married. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't no six figures guaranteed to me when I got married. I had to work and work and work and work and work and work. And I tell y'all all the motherfucking time, I'm a 5-figure nigga. I ain't never seen six figures. I'm 44 to be 45. I ain't never seen six figures a year. And I live perfectly fine. I'm good. I'm straight. But the thing is, when you 18, you want to get that money the best way possible. And you're going to do this, that, and the third to get that money because you don't want to be broke no more. You don't want to depend on mom and daddy no more. So you do the things you got to do to get your money. But you also complaining about getting your money because you don't want to go to work. You don't want to work all them long hours. You'll call into your job Saturday morning because you party hard Friday night, and now you got to make a decision because you full of that drug, you full of weed and full of liquor and full of them pills, and now you don't want to go to work at 8 o'clock in the morning Saturday morning because you still hungover. You making all these decisions based on how you feel, but you want that money. You miss 2-3 days out of a work week and then get to complaining to your boss about it while your check show, and then they break down this shit while your check show. You still mad because you don't want to take no responsibility. You don't want to take no accountability for your fuckers, for your bad decision making, but you want that money though. You'll leave that job, go find another job that pay you a little bit more and require you to do a little bit more. And the same shit again. You go to work, get your little shit together, get you some money up, get your clothes up, get all your shit together, and then you start slacking. They asking me to do too much. They asking me to jump through too many hurdles, too many hoops. And you go right back saying, man, look, y'all gonna have to pay me more money. If I pay you more money, that means more responsibility. You already don't want to do the shit that they ask you to do now, and you talking about you want more money. I give you more money, but you got to do more tasks. You get the huffing and puffing. You get the breathing hard, but you want that money. You agree? You do that shit for a little while, then you get the bitching again, and again, and again, and again. You keep bitching till you 25. You keep bitching till you're 35, till you're 45, because you ain't got the money that you thought you were going to get when you were 18. And wasn't shit promised to you. The shit wasn't easy. The shit wasn't easy. You had to sacrifice. You had to give up shit just to make $1. Just so you could live a certain life. That's adulthood. Being an adult is not easy. Being an adult meaning you have to get up and go to work and go to a job you can't stand until you can find something better. And even when you find something better, you're gonna feel the same way after so many years of doing that job. You're not gonna be happy until you take whatever that you're passionate about and make money off of it. Until then, you're gonna work. And that's what y'all don't want to do. Y'all don't want to work. Y'all want this shit handed to you. It ain't supposed to be handed to you. You're supposed to earn whatever you giving. You ain't got that special talent when you can go straight to the NBA. You ain't that good. You ain't that good. You not that good to where you go in the booth and make hit after hit after hit. You're not that good. You don't have these labels knocking at your door because they heard one or two songs by you on SoundCloud or YouTube or whatever the case may be and ready to give you a blank check. You're not that good. You're average and you got to do what average people do, and that's go to work and work to get the shit you want, to get that car you want, to get that house you want, to take them trips, to go to the restaurant you want to go to. You got to work. Work is part of being a grown man. Work is part of being a grown woman. Work. Work. Now, you want to go to school? That's fine too. You got a scholarship? Nope. So you got no academic scholarship? Nope. You got athletic scholarship? Nope. You got any type of paperwork that's saying you can get that free ride? Nope. So what the fuck you going to school for? I want to go to school. Okay. Do you know exactly what you're going to school for? Nope. So again, why the fuck you going to school? You just want to go to school. You want to get away from the house. You want to go to a whole nother state, whole nother city, whatever the case may be. You want to be on the campus. You want to meet all these beautiful women and handsome men. You want to have all these parties at these frat parties and sorority parties. You want to do all the fun shit. Don't go to class. You want to do all the fun shit. Don't go to class. If that's not the worst case of decision making possible, you finna come out your pocket, you finna get all this financial aid, you finna get all these loans, whatever the case may be, to go to school with one, no idea what you finna major in, and two, you just want to party on campus. You just want to party on campus. That's dumb. Now, for those that gonna take that route and actually know what they want, guess what? That's work. That means that you're spending money out of your pocket, out your full pocket, to go to this school, whether it's a community college or a D1, whatever the case may be. You're spending all this money to go to this school to get a degree. 4+ years to get a degree in some job in some field that you hope gonna pay off when you leave this motherfucking campus. And if you ain't doing your research in high school, if you ain't doing your research before you get to that campus, you don't know what the fuck gonna pay in the next 5-10 years. You don't know. So the shit changes. The world around you changes every motherfucker day. In 1 minute, you getting this job that's gonna pay you $150,000, $200,000 a year. The next minute, that motherfucker gone because of the change of the times. So you got to be on top of everything if you're gonna go to college, especially if you ain't going to college on a scholarship, especially if you got to pay for the shit. So that means you got to work extra hard because you got to go to these classes, these boring ass lectures, these professors that know everything. You got to go through all that shit for 4 years or better. That's work. That's work. Because you're trying to accomplish something. You're trying to get somewhere. That's work. And some motherfuckers ain't built for it. They think they built for it until they had to take certain classes that they don't want to take it, or their class too early, and they go and change their majors and shit like that. You done change your major 4 times in 4 years. And then when you finally graduate college, you get a job at McDonald's. All because you didn't want to put the work in, become a good student to get them grades right, to focus on your field of study. You didn't want to put that work in. So the same way you leave high school and go straight to the workforce, you got to put that work in to get what the fuck you want to get out of life. And the same way you do that, it's the same way you go to higher learning and put that work in to get that degree, that diploma, that bachelor's, that master's, all that shit right there for the field of study you want to get your job in. And both motherfuckers trying to make 6 figures. Both motherfuckers trying to get 6 figures as fast as possible. Both of them. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. You know how much stress it is in college? That shit's stressful. Trust me, I know. For the past 4 years, my daughter called me and talking about she can't understand this professor talking. She can't understand this work packet that they gave her. She can't understand this. She can't understand that. She can't understand this. It's stressful as hell, and this just coming from my daughter that's getting ready to graduate in May. I done heard all the stories of the stress she gets. She had missed a class. She did with a class. The professor with this, all type of bullshit. Just for her to graduate in 4 years. She been stressed out. She been stressed the fuck out. And the same way she stressed the fuck out is the same way a young chick, some dude at a job, having to deal with bullshit from co-workers, have to deal with bullshit from their bosses, codes of conduct, all type of rules and regulations and shit like that. A bunch of bullshit over and over and over again. That's stress. That's stress. So not only is you getting stressed out by being a college student, you getting stressed out by being a 9 to 5 Joe Blow. And on top of that, you got to deal with the society around you at campus. You got to deal with the society around you at the job. That's stressful. Every day you got to get up and go to work and deal with some type of shit. Whether on the way to work, whether at work, or whether coming home from work, you got to go through some type of form of stress every motherfucking day. And just like that, just like in college, you got to go to class, and your class is spaced out. You got a class in the morning, you got a class in the afternoon. You got to find something to do in between class. You got to do this. You got so much shit to do just to maintain your GPA in college. That shit stressful as hell. Stressful. But that's all part of being an adult. You're growing. You see, us as humans, we're wired to take the easy way out. Man, woman, black, white, gay, straight, it don't even make a difference. As a human being, you're automatically wired to take the easy way out. You automatically wired to take the easy road. If I ask you right now what's 2 plus 2, everybody that's watching can tell me 4. If I tell you what 12 times 12, some motherfucker gonna take longer than others, but they'll come up with the answer. But when I start saying what's 5,672 times 4,399, if you ain't got no calculator, you ain't got time to try to think of the answer in your head, and you ain't got time to write that shit down either. So you're gonna do one or two things. Either you gonna try and give up, or you ain't gonna try at all. And shit wasn't easy. Growing from a child to an adult is not easy. It's stressful. It's stressful. So not only You getting stressed out from your job, you getting stressed out from school, you getting stressed out by the societies around both. Guess what else? You getting stressed out from friends, you getting stressed out from romantic partners, you getting stressed out from your family. Cause you can't do the shit you want to do with them no more. You trying to get your money up, you trying to get your class work together. You stressing. You can't go kick it with your partner. You can't be up online all night playing games and shit like that. You stressing because they call about you don't fuck with us no more. You don't hang with us no more. You don't do this, that, and the third no more. You stressing. They stressing you. Boyfriends, girlfriends stressing you because they can't go on no date with you. They can't get no pussy. They can't get no dick because you got to go to work. You got to go to class. Or we ain't gonna talk about the families. You don't come to family functions no more. You don't want to come kick it over so-and-so house no more. You don't want to do this because you always working. You always in school. You have to hear that shit. But you got to make these decisions because you trying to be a grown motherfucking man. You trying to be a grown woman. Being an adult means I got to make decisions that's going to better me. Being an adult means I got to put myself in the position to grow. If I keep doing shit because you want me to do this or you want me to dress this way, you want me to act this way, and it don't benefit me, then I'll never be an adult. I'll still be a child. I'll still be having stagnant development. Like I said, they already trying to push it back to 30 where you fully develop as a human being, 30. But for years it was 25. So why you want to push it back 5 more years? Because you want to party some more? You still want to have some immaturity left in you? All that good shit. You're not ready to be an adult. You got motherfuckers that call themselves professional kids because they don't want to be adults. Being an adult is hard. So you gonna get problems from your folks. You gonna get problems from your friends. You gonna get problems from your boyfriend and girlfriend because they want to do what they want to do, and they want to do it with you. But you want to do what's best for you, and they don't understand that shit. And the ones that do understand that shit, they already know because they've been through that shit or going through that shit now. So they already knowing what you got going on. They gonna give you your space. They gonna give you your time because you're trying to grow. They know what you're going through. You're trying to grow. The ones that are always criticizing you, they don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck. You can't be blood. They don't give a fuck. They can swear up and down they love you, and the minute you tell their ass no, they calling you all type of name. They putting all type of shit in, all type of shit out there on social media and shit. Putting you on blast for no motherfucking reason because you ain't co-signing some bullshit they put on Facebook. All because you trying to get your money right. Because your car fucked up, but you got to get a new part for the car. You want a new pair of J's, and you know they coming out. You know you got to spend $2 on these motherfucking J's, but you want them. You want to go on this trip. You want to go to this restaurant. You want to do some nice thing for the chick you fucking with, the dude you fucking with, bro. You trying to get your money right. These motherfuckers telling you don't go to work. You trying to get your shit right in school, motherfucker tell you don't go to class. They don't love you. They love what you can do for them. Because a motherfucker that really fuck with you understand what you going through. Ain't gonna let you take care of your business and catch you on the other end. They ain't gonna stop you from grinding. They ain't gonna stop you from going to class. They gonna tell you, go on take care of your business, shout it. Go on take care of business, my guy. Do that. When you get time, come holler at me. I ain't stressing. Take care of your business. You feel me? And then, like I said, about technology. Every day, you got one of these in your pocket. Every day. You got one of these in your pocket. You wake up to that motherfucker. Your whole day surrounded by that motherfucker. You go to sleep by that motherfucker. You wake up with one of these. Or a fucking laptop like I'm on right now. Every day. One of the three of all three. And guess what? You have the whole world at your disposal. You can call you can get it in touch with anybody in the world if you got their number. You can research any and every motherfucking thing possible because of Google. Anything that help you get ahead at your job. Anything to help you get ahead in school is right in your fucking pocket, in your bag. All you need is a fucking Wi-Fi connection, and you can take care of all your motherfucking business if you choose to. But guess what? Them same devices. What's up, Queen? Them same devices that can help you become a better worker. I don't know, about 20, 30 more minutes. The same devices you have in your pocket and in your bag that can help you do whatever you need to do to expand your brain at school to help you become a better worker, you have to make a decision. Nah, Queen, I ain't dropping the link yet. I said once I get to 800 subscribers, that's when I'll start back dropping the link. And I'm 20 subscribers away. So whenever I get to 800, I will be back dropping the link. Have I seen Tyranny? Nah, I ain't seen Tyranny. She been commenting on some of my shit in the past couple of weeks, but I ain't seen her. I'm trying to get it, Queen. But like I said, she was on what today? She was on their long show today. But like I was saying, okay, I'll get over it. But like I was saying, the same devices you have at your disposal to make you a better student, a better worker, making the right decisions now. Can remind you, you're 18, you're 19 years old with a fucking iPhone in your pocket and an iPad. And instead of using these to help better your situation at work or better your situation in class, what you doing? Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You ain't trying to be a better worker. You ain't trying to be a better student. You too busy looking at social media. You too busy scrolling. You too busy going on these websites. You too busy doing everything but what you need to be doing is bettering yourself. Because as an adult, that's part of it. You got to make the right decision to better your situation. Not only dealing with the stress that's coming from your job, not only dealing with the co-workers, not only dealing with people in your life that's trying to get you not to go to work, you got to make the right decisions with the information you can pick up about your sector, about the company you work for, about upcoming products and shit like this, so you can stay a step ahead of the CEOs, your managers and shit like that. But instead of doing that type of shit, instead of trying to get nose and trying to pick up what you supposed to be picking up to better yourself as an employee, Instagram. Oh, her ass fat. Oh, the greener did this. Okay. You're doing that all day. You supposed to be in class. You got this big ass packet. You got all this type of shit going on. And you got a fucking laptop and an iPad. And all you gotta do is Google some shit. Find out some shit and now. Well, let me see what trend on TikTok right now that I can follow. Let me see who throwing the party. Who got the fly on Facebook. Let me see what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? You're not trying to be an adult yet. You're not taking care of your business. You don't like being at your job. You don't like being at school. But at the same time, you talking about you want to be an entrepreneur. And you ain't taking out the time to learn how to be an entrepreneur. That shit take research and money. You gotta know what's hot before it come hot. But that's what you want to do. You want to be an entrepreneur at 18, 19 years old. That's one thing my daughter always tell me, and I want to be an entrepreneur. I like, baby, you can't be doing shit after the fact the shit that already got hot. You got to be ahead of the game. Some of the shit that my son be talking about, I'm like, bro, you want to be a reseller. I'm like, nigga, everybody ain't gonna buy every shoe. I like, you got to be able to get the shoes that motherfuckers want and be able to make your motherfucking money off of. And guess what? You ain't got them type of connections. You ain't got them plugs. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got a phone in your motherfucking pocket. Do your research and find out what you need to do to become a entrepreneur and all that type of shit. You got a motherfucking iPad. Do your research so you can do better in school. Instead of always trying to see what's trending. Instead of using it for bullshit. Instead of using that shit for bullshit. We all guilty of it. Even grown motherfuckers in their 50s guilty of that shit. I hear them all day. They always talking about something. And I'm like, bro, you so far out the loop, bro. Why you even worry about some shit that you ain't even involved in right now? So we all guilty of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's part of being an adult. Doing what's best for you. That's the part of being an adult, is getting this motherfucking phone and doing what's best for you first. Bullshit second. Not the other way around. Not the other way around. And now, this is the time where you can really figure out who the fuck you are and what you stand for. Are you standing for men's rights or are you standing for women's rights? Are you Republican or Democrat? Are you gay or are you straight? What are you doing? What parties, what groups are you going to associate yourself with as you become older? Who's telling you who's telling you the things that make you connect with them? Who's giving you the information that make you want to roll this way? Is this something you always wanted to do and you couldn't express yourself because you was up under your mama and daddy roof? Or is this something that somebody telling you that influence you to go this way? You got to make these decisions. You got to make these motherfucking decisions. Because if you was already this way, then there ain't no decision to be made. You just need to get away to be on your own, to live your fucking life like you want to. But if somebody's giving you the propaganda, the material, the information to try to sway you to go this motherfucking way, ain't no motherfucking problem with you thinking for self. That shouldn't be a problem for you to think for self. If it sound good, roll with it. If it sound fucked up, leave that shit alone. That's common motherfucking sense. But I understand peer pressure. I understand somebody you done got up with at work trying to peer pressure you to join in some little party or swaying you to test out your sexual orientation. I understand that shit. Peer pressure a bitch. You don't want to be the motherfucker to the party pooper. You want to be with the in crowd, even if it goes against what you really believe in. Even if it goes against your morals and your values, you still want to rock with these motherfuckers because you want to be included in the bullshit they got going on because you like it. But in order to get all the perks of this group, you gotta go against the shit you believe in. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? What's going on, Corey? How you doing? Is it worth going against yourself, going against the shit you believe in, just to get a perk over here? It ain't worth it. But that's being an adult, though. That's part of the growth from being a child to an adult is the decision making. Doing shit according to you and how you want your life to be, not according to what somebody tell you your life should be. And even when you decide on the groups you're gonna rock with, what you doing? Are you gonna be the one that's gonna do the speech downtown in front of everybody while you on the news? Are you really fighting for these causes? Is you willing to march for these causes? If you willing to go to war for these causes, what are you willing to do since you joining these groups? What are you really willing to do? Or you just riding with this group because you get a vacation package? You get a cool hoodie. You get access to certain events and shit like that, all because you part of this group. You part of this cause. Or are you really part of this cause for when push comes to shove? When rubber meets the road, when you actually have to stand for that shit? Is you standing? Is you standing? Or are you ducking behind other motherfuckers that's standing for that shit? What happened? The civil rights movement. One of my favorite episodes of Boondocks when Granddad was talking about civil rights movement and they was getting hit with the water hoses and the dogs and shit like that, and his little dog trying to avoid all that shit, but he part of the civil rights movement. But you ain't getting hit with the water hose, you running from the police and the dogs and shit like that, but you want the same credit that Martin Luther King got and Rosa Parks and whoever else was going on in the civil rights movement. But Granddad want the same credit, the same kudos, but was ducking all the smoke. But he want the credit though for being there. That's how some of you individuals are. That's how some of you dudes are. That's how some of you females are, that you gonna ride with some shit because you get the credit for riding with this shit, but you don't stand on business when it's time to stand on business. What kind of adult are you trying to be? What kind of man are you trying to be? What kind of woman are you really trying to be? Are you trying to be a man or woman with principles, work ethic, morals, values, some shit that you ain't gonna shake on? Or you one of them motherfuckers that just riding with the motherfucking crowds because you want to ride with the crowd? And going against them is detrimental to you. You don't want to be on the opposite end of the crowd. Which one are you? All this shit in that little sweet spot between 18 and 25. Gonna tell you about yourself. It's gonna tell you about yourself. For one thing I know for sure, ain't none of us perfect. Ain't nobody walking the face of this earth perfect. Nobody. And we can try to be the best of the best or the worst of the worst. We all got them same issues. Work ethic, decision making. But that little sweet spot between 18 and 25, from when you walk across that stage and get that diploma to when your brain fully develops and you're in a full grown adult, them decisions you make in them 7 to 10 years, because some of us started earlier than others, them decisions you make, in them 7 to 10 years, is going to define who you're going to be for the rest of your motherfucking life. Whether you take the workforce road first or you go to school, whichever route you take, all this shit determines what type of person you're going to be until the day you pass away. Yep. But anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all people too much longer. You know what I'm saying? I like to get my shit in for an hour, and I'm going on about my motherfucking business. But like I said, once I get to 800 subscribers, I will be doing panels again. So the quicker I get to 800, the better. But if you want to donate, the Cash App is in the description of the video. Any donation is respected. If you're not going to donate, you're not going to donate. Who am I to argue with my folks? But yep, this big dog bargain, the country boy from Memphis, Tennessee. And I will get up with y'all at another date.